Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? As I fix my hair, I'm just waking up. I'm getting into it on this wonderful Sunday. As you guys remember, our last race was at Martinsville. It's time to go take on Texas here. We have the Levi Strauss track, which we're not going to even go worry about. I don't have to worry about anything. We're not signing autographs. We already know that. We can't keep doing autograph signings because they get difficult and difficult. And on this delay that I have between my Xbox and the in-processing recording that I'm doing, the HDMI plug-in from the AVGs or from the YGBAs, whatever the hell it is, it's a pain in the butt. So let's go race a Texas. The car looks great. I know we didn't switch it up from when we raced in Martinsville. Paint scheme, which we probably should here. Can't do it now. You know, in all fairness of things, we can't. I mean, we can in video game sense, but in all sense of things, we can't. So let's go race Texas. Texas isn't that bad of a track. You can't race wide open. In turns 3 and 4 for sure. I think you can in clean air. Dirty air, though, is a different story. Because that does affect you. Let's see how this goes. We have a couple poles. There we go. There's the car getting loose. Yep, see? Can't ride wide open. Turns 1 and 2. Gotta let off a little bit. Trying to take advantage of this. Kids turns 3 and 4. Don't get too low down on that white line. You will spin. Chase knows this more than anybody. He's raced here before. Top 10. This is going to be a hectic race. I think Texas usually is a hectic race for us. Every time we race here, we always probably either end up spinning, wear out our tires too quick. Ninth. Wow, we only gained 1 spot. So, top 10 should be in the books for us when we get there. Kenseth, Johnson, Bush, Waltrip, Riggs, Burton. Wow, Waltrip's finally ahead of us for once. Wallace is ahead of us. All right, Vickers. All right, and then we're 9th. Newman, Labonte, Quapple. Where's Dale Earnhardt Jr., man? He's not doing too good. Kane and Andretti, Edwards, Sanders, Bush, Langford, Biffle. Earnhardt Jr. is in 20th. All right. So, Dale Earnhardt Jr. not having a great season this year. You know, where obviously we own Michael Waltrip Racing. We're racing for, you know, Michael Waltrip. He races for DEI. So we're just helping out. I mean, not really helping out, but we got that alliance, I guess you can say. The alliance between MWR and DEI, you know, going together. Michael Waltrip Racing, which it says up there, but we really call it the Masters Waltrip Racing, you know. We just haven't rebranded yet.
It took NASCAR a long time to find its way back to Texas, but when it did, it found the perfect place to race. The sparkling Texas Motor Speedway welcomes race teams and race fans with a firm handshake and a fast track. It is a challenge for driver and crew, and that's just the way they like it. Only the best survive the wild ride in Texas, so strap in and hang on tight, because if you can't keep pace at this track, somebody's going to give you the boot. We're not racing for kicks, we're racing for the win, as EA Sports presents the Samsung Radio Shack 500 at Texas.
Truex Jr.'s all the way back in like 30th. All right, come on, we see Mikey up there. We see our teammate. Let's go see what we can do here. I'm drafting already early. There it is. It's hard to control Once you hit that corner, it almost happened in qualifying. It happens in the race right away. Let's push Mikey to the up front a little bit at least, maybe. Our car's fast. I know who Waltrip is. Let's... Oh, God, Mikey, why'd you come down into me? So a bunch of Chevys up front. Robbie side drafted him. Didn't mean to. We really go down and then we come up a lot. Is that Matt Kenseth? Wisconsin boys? There is Wisconsin boys here. This car is really tight. Usually it always is. Who's leading the race? Kurt Busch. This car is always really tight. There's Mikey. Mikey's in 4th right behind us. You know, we got this race going here. Dogs are barking in the background like normal. We got double Fords up there with Roush Racing. Pretty sure the 97 is part of Roush. I'm gonna run this high side. And usually this high side, it's not even really the high side, it's like the high middle. Low middle, I guess you can call it, right there. It works right now. We're getting a really good run in off turns 1 and 2. Going into turns 3 and 4, Busch is going to block up high, which leaves Kenseth the opportunity to go down low. Leaves us the opportunity to fall in right behind him. What are you trying to do, Busch? Decent run off of 1 and 2. Can't really snag it forward here. We're going to try down low. Kenseth is still able to block. Let's not go too low down on 3 and 4. See how this goes. It's going good. A really good run going. A couple different leaders early on in this race. It's Texas, it's a fast track. Ooh, we just were able to put the block on Kenseth right there. If not, we were going to go flying around there. We still don't have the points lead. If I remember correctly, I didn't check it before we started recording here. Which hopefully we are recording, right? Yeah, we are recording. Alright, good, 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 good. I know this is our sixth season, I know that. I just don't remember what episode offhand without looking. Which I probably should as a content creator, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Get out there. Come on. It's just a game from the childhood that I like to play, so I'll keep it in the mix for now. As you can tell, our sponsor is Easy Mix. And a little bit of a, I guess, a pun in there, you could say. See, we're coming around in lap 12. Tires aren't worn just yet. Fuel's not worn just yet. Which is always a good thing. Oh, there goes the fuel. But if we can keep the tires from wearing until like later on in the run, then I know we can push the car the second half of the race. Trying to find grip anywhere we can as we're starting to lose ours. Kenny Wallace started in the top 10. He's all the way back there in the top 20 now. Maybe in the top 30. So my nose is really itching now because of the dog hair. Oh no. Oh man. That was bad. Yo. Chase is searching anywhere that he can to find some grip. Car's not too loose. Car's not... It's still tight. But it's still working for him. At least he's working the car. He hasn't really pulled away too much. Because Jimmy Johnson is now in second place. Don't know where Junior is. Don't know where Mikey is. This is usually a good track for Junior. Usually Junior finishes early, or like in the top half for sure. He had his work cut out for him being in 20th. So we'll see how this goes. We're coming up on the halfway mark here soon. As Johnson's putting a good run on Chase. His car's getting better as these runs go on. Chase's car is just still being dominant. Ooh, a little bit of a... Got a little loose there. Lost a little bit of time, but not too much. You know. Chase is losing time now. A little bit of a slip up. Johnson's really catching up there. Chasing that 13 car, man. Seeing what he can do. Down on the apron. It's the wall. Save it, save it. There it is. Come on, Chase. He overdrove that corner big time to where he drove it down. At least he was able to save it instead of going into the wall or going into the grass and spinning even more. This is why you like riding that high side. Oh, crap. Double tapped him. Didn't mean to do that to Johnson. Kenny Wallace just went into the pits. Car's starting to get really loose going into turns 3 and 4 here. Not liking it too much. I didn't hear what he said at all. We got I think we got one more lap in us, man. Excuse me. Yep, there it is. Not all the leaders. It's all gonna be on the pits. It's gonna be up to this pit stop and see who does it. Do we go one more lap? I think we push it one more. Johnson's staying out for one more. We're gonna stay out for one more. Car is suckling on gas right now. very low on fuel. It's going to come down to whoever has the better pit stop here.
Okay, we're back in second. There you go, all clear. Pit road's getting busy, the leaders are heading in.
Alright, let's go. Place all the tires. Jimmie Johnson's in his pit stop, so that's going to help him. Because he's back there, we finished right behind him. We need to be in front of him. Everyone's starting to get their laps back from us. Let's go. Have a good stop. Have a good stop. Have a good stop. Johnson barely came in. He was like 0.2 ahead of us. Good pit stop. Good pit stop. He's going to come out ahead of us. Gordon's going to be right there next to us. Martin Truex Jr. is leading the race. Trying to stay on the apron here. Coming in. All right, coming in. Go, go, go. 7th place. And we're back to pack racing here a little bit. There's Truex out of the pits now. We're able to get 6 back, but you know, we came into the pits in 2nd. We come out 7th. Kurt Busch is now leading. We're not too far away. Maybe waiting that extra lap. Hopefully that pans out for us later on in the race. I have dog hair all over. Bobby Labonte's right ahead of us, who we've definitely worked with before. Good ally to have, you know. Just like the beginning of the race. It's like the race reset with pits, with the pit stops. Allows us to work here, catch up with Bobby, do a little share draft here. So he'll want to work with us.
Number 18 to the bottom. Seconds up. Still there. Labonte is making a move up high.
He's not going to be able to get anywhere up high. We're keeping it going here. Got to catch that pack ahead of us, the pack of 4. It looks to be, what is that, Brian Vicker? No, that's Carl Edwards, Tony Stewart, Kurt Busch, and Jimmie Johnson ahead of us. Chase is trying to be that dominant driver that he knows he can be. He's done it before. Everyone knows him from his wheel and modified days where he literally dominated the series. Then he goes to trucks and has an okay season. You know, Busch series where he decided to win a championship and then not win it the next year. And then come back again and took that year off again. So like he's been out of stock car racing for a couple years now. But this is what's happening right now. Now that he inherited $10 million, goes with Michael Waltrip, buys the team from him, so he has majority ownership in the team. And he's just trying to do what he can. Trying to do right by the team, trying to do right by the series, trying to do right by himself here. And just keep on going. Top 5 at Texas wouldn't be bad. Because, you know, Chase has got that Daytona 500 win in his sights. He wants to win at Talladega. So we'll see how this goes. In his rookie year, though, he's not doing terrible. Coming around on 7 laps to go. And it's gonna be... Can be any of these top 5 guys shot to win this race. Now it's the time to push. Closing the laps of the race. You got 4 different teams in the top 5 right now. You got Roush, you got Gibbs, you got Hendrick, you got Michael Waltrip Racing, Masters Waltrip Racing if you guys want. As there goes Masters down low. Taking 4th spot away from Jimmy. Can he clear him? Clears him. There's 3 Chevys, 2 Fords. Coming down. Literally the last 5 laps. What could happen? So far, this has been the cleanest race that's happened all year long. No cautions. Bunch of good saves by Chase. Bump drafting Kurt, trying to get him out of the way. Come on. Give him the old razzle-dazzle. There he is. There's the bump. There's the sparks. He's going to get underneath him for sure. He gets under him. Chase is using every trick that he knows. His last couple laps here to get this victory. That was his fastest lap too. And now it looks like it's become anyone in the top 3. Even though Kurt Busch and Jimmy Johnson still have a chance there. And 4th and 5th. Chase is trying to set him up. Bump draft Stewart up. Can he get down? Ah, Stewart gets back down. Draft him again. Little nudge. By goes Stewart in 2nd. Now it's just Chase and Carl Edwards. Chase has it, but is Chase going to set him up here? Is he going to set him up for a last lap pass? Chase is going to work with him, I guess. Little false sense of hope by giving Carl Edwards that he's leading and he's able to block him for a little bit. Chase had to save it there. Just driving in a little hard. Making Carl feel that false sense of hope that he's going to win this race here. White flag this time by Chase and Carl have it. They're pulling away a little bit from Kurt, Tony, Jimmy. Coming to the start-finish line. Carl's still going to have it here. There we go. Set him up for 3 and 4. Up high. Do or die now, Chase. Chase goes down below. Bring him up high. Chase has him. It's a shootout for the win. Oh, what a victory. Chase barely just pulls it off at the end. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes in the top 10. Look at that. What a finish. What a finish by Chase and Carl Edwards there. Last lap pass. He set him up. Kenny Wallace is in victory lane only because he's celebrating with Chase. Like I said, I just woke up, so my eye is all crusty. I apologize for that. But Chase pulls out the victory at the end right there. What a sweet sense of victory. Comes down to the wire. That definitely came down to the wire right there. Let's go check these point standings and see what's what for the top 10. See how everything's doing. Top 10, Carl Edwards got chased by 41 points. Then Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Greg Biffle, Matt Kenseth, Bobby Labonte, Jimmy Johnson, Glenn Lawton, and Kurt Busch round out your top 10. Michael Waltrip is back there at 12th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in 17th. Where the heck is good old Kenny Wallace? Kenny Wallace is in 31st. Hopefully we can get a better teammate. But that's going to do it here for this episode. Where do we go next week? Well, the Busch Series is in Texas next week. And we're going to go to Phoenix. And we'll see you guys all then. Peace.